shall not understand, but the wise, which are us, the wise of this knowledge, we're going to understand. So when we see something in the news, there's average people out there that say, oh, well, I can live with it if I have to do it, you know. If it's going to make my life easier, I'll do it. But if they came across the scripture, they wouldn't do it. But there's a lot of them that knows it's in the scriptures, but they're going to do it anyway because they ain't got no balls. All right? And like these other camps, man. None of them camps are teaching about the mark of the beast. None of them. Except for Bubble-Eyed Blackfish. But he's off. He says that the white man can make it. He's teaching about mermaids.
I think he's talking about the fusion faces, right? He's not talking about the fusion of faces.
I can't hear you.
Fusion of faces.
Oh, the confused? I don't know what you're talking about.
Like white people that are really black and then black people that are really white.
No. He's saying Edomites. He's actually saying actual other nations can make it. He said Edomites can make it. All right? Moabites can make it. Japhites can make it. And I'm not talking about Israelites that look, you got Israelites that look like Edomites. He's talking about Edomites can actually make it. But yet and still, he's teaching that the mark of the beast, or the chip is the mark of the beast. Or the mark of the beast is a chip. So he's right on that, but he's wrong on every goddamn thing else.
That's right.
Now when this comes over here to America, because whatever they do in Europe, it comes to America. Whatever they institute in America, it goes to Europe. Laws are similar over there in Europe, man. Right, they're gonna have their ways. But there's gonna come a time where people know about it, that it's in the scriptures, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna say, well, look, you gotta take it, or we're gonna take your babies. Remember Katrina? You know what they did? They took them black babies and they said, we got to take your babies, we got to check them out and all that. And if the mothers resisted, they said, look, we'll take the baby and we'll arrest you. And they said, don't worry, we'll bring the baby back. They would take the baby for a couple of days, bring the baby back, and you know what they found out? They chipped all them babies, man. They chipped all them babies.
They're doing it in India now, right?
They're doing it well, they've been doing it in England. This was a couple of years back. This was maybe back in 2007. If you wanted to get out of prison and go on parole in England, you had to get that chip. If you wanted to get early release for good behavior, they'll give it to you, but you had to get that chip. In England. There's England.
They're doing it in India.
They probably are. They probably are. Because the Indians, the East Indians, the Edomites, they don't know what the hell's going on. They don't read the Bible. And then they're giving it to you, they're presenting it to you as technology. You got to get with this new technology. And they're making it easier for people. And that whole thing with Target, I believe that was set up. Because the next thing they're going to do is say, well, look, we're going to do away with the credit cards, but if you get this chip in you, nobody can steal your credit information. Because in order for you to use your credit information, you got to swipe your hand. All right? Where we at?
This is Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Now that devil is talking about the white man. It ain't talking about the spiritual demon Satan. It's talking about the so-called white man. Go ahead.
That ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life.
Now what? Now, that 10 days represent. They're gonna put some of our people. They're gonna lock some of our people up. But guess what? You got to deal with it, man. But now, when they really start instituting that chip, when they really start instituting that chip. And they start making it mandatory, everything gonna move quick. We ain't gonna be here for the next 5-10 years. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, they got a movie on Netflix called The Mark Unleashed with Stephen Baldwin. And it's bringing that all out, how they
go all into it.
And then the chip, they bringing out scriptures, they bringing out Revelations 2 and 4. He quoting Revelations 2 and 4 through the whole movie. Stephen Baldwin, one of the Baldwin brothers. It's called The Mark Unleashed. They go into all of that, man. It's on Netflix.
Now this guy, Stephen Baldwin, he's Alec Baldwin's brother. Right. And he's supposed to be a so-called, he's been a Christian for a number of years.
Okay.
So he knows about the mark of the beast.
Okay.
So that's why he made that movie, okay? So you're going to have a lot of Edomites that's not going to take that beast, or take that chip of the beast, the mark of the beast, rather, because they read the scriptures too. You got a lot of crackers in the Bible Belt, in the Midwest, down south, that they grow up and reading the scriptures, man. And they really get to the scriptures. I mean, a lot of them are Jakes, but they look like Edomites, but a lot of them are actual Edomites. And there's a lot of Edomites that say, we ain't going to take it. Because that's a mark of the beast. And they don't think they're the devil. They think they're Israelites, man. You got crackers that actually think the lost 12 tribes of Israel are all crackers, man. Where we at, Ak?
This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive it marked in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark.
Did you hear that? Read that again, please.
And that
nice and slow.
And that no man might buy or sell save he.
Read a verse up above that.
Okay. And he causeth all.
Name the verse.
This is Revelation 13 and 16.
Go ahead.
And he causeth.
Start from 15.
Okay. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Now, a lot of people don't even know. Hey, you can go to a lot of these Israelite groups, but young men in them, and then ask them, what does that mean? They're going to get stumped.
Yep.
Read that again, please.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
The beast, a lot of people don't even know who the beast is. Do you know who the beast is?
The Pope.
Nope. The beast is a system. The beast is a whole system. The Pope is a part of it. He's a part of it. He's a part of it. Matter of fact, give me Revelation. I'm gonna show you that. Give me Revelation 16 and 13.
Revelation.
The beast is a whole system. Just like when you go into the scriptures and you read about the Antichrist. You got people saying that Barack Obama is the Antichrist. How in the hell is he the Antichrist when it don't say that there's one Antichrist? The Antichrist is a state of mind, man. When you're against the real Lord of the Bible, the so-called black Christ, all right, which is Yahushua, all right, and you don't believe he's a so-called black man and that he came for the nation of Israel, then you are Antichrist. Now somebody that's an Antichrist, when it's time for them to take that, accept that chip, they're going to take it. I'm going to show you that as part of a system, and you partially right when you said the Pope, because the Pope is a part of that, man. Go ahead.
Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits, like frogs, come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet.
Now, what does the dragon represent? The Read that again now.
Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet.
Now let's deal with the dragon and the beast. The dragon is the Roman Empire. The beast is this system today, NATO. The dragon and the beast are interchangeable. Sometimes it'll speak about the Roman Empire as a beast. Most of the time it speaks about him being as a dragon. The dragon represents the old world system. All right? The beast represents the new world system, because you got still the Illuminati, they represent the old world system, because they go back to the Bolsheviks. The beast represent NATO and their political system. And out of the false prophet represent the Roman Catholic Church. Okay? Go from there, give me Habakkuk 2 and 18.